Hey guys, I posted that square tank, and I've gotten a lot of questions about it already. Um, Normally, I'd say just hold on. I need longer to test it, but in this case, I do not need longer to test it. Well, let me pop this on here. I'm not impressed whatsoever. Not very flavorful at all. I've gone through 2 tanks on this, and the flavor still tastes like a coil that needs broke in. It is just not there. And with the cost of their coils, I mean, they'd be $4.50, $5. Uh, the coil should be definitely on point for that price point. Um, they've done the bottom in a manner so that when you screw it on, if it doesn't sit flush, you can just turn. Seems like a great idea, and it's almost there. Problem is, that came off way too easy. Your airflow control ring comes off way too easy. That's your coil right there. It's kind of hard to get at. You can't, of course, twist on the center. You're just going to pop that out. You have to grip onto these little fins right there, which kind of can suck and hurt your fingers. And especially if it's been on there for a little while, it's going to be hard. So they give you this little tool. I shouldn't have to carry little tools with me to change the coil on a tank. And nice little wrench comes right out. And speaking of these coils, nothing else fits in this tank, which, not using, the Aspire threads, which everyone seems to, I mean, isn't a make or break deal on something, but have you ever seen one of these before anywhere? Probably not. And I don't like selling things that you can't easily find a replacement for. If you're in Florida or California or anywhere, you should be able to go anywhere and find a coil for it. You shouldn't, well, man, I can only get these at these 7 shops in the United States. And it's not like even their other tanks they sent me of the same brand, they don't even use these coils. So very specific for a tank that has a very limited audience. So that's definitely a huge strike. And nothing should come off. I have drippers that I can't even pop the tops off of that easily. And it makes sense for a dripper to be able to pop off because you're re-dripping it. No. So flavor's not there. The availability of coils isn't there. Those are already... Yeah. The airflow is tight, and it's not like, a tight airflow for me makes or breaks a tank, because it's some people like it, tight airflow, and depending, I like tight airflow too if it's, flavorful. The tank, you don't even get good flavor off the coils, so the fact that it's a tighter airflow, it's not like it's a benefit to it. You can hear how tight that is. And with those, as big as holes of those are, you would think it would be a lot, smoother of a draw than that. A reason is just because it's poorly designed. Look where they sit in relation to the coil, and then you have this sleeve here. So the airflow's coming in, blocked by the coil, and up and around. Whereas a lot of other sub-ohm coils will... Like on a TFV4 there. See, they have your airflow at the bottom of the TFV4 tank. Like, if you look through there, you can see this. So it's coming through in and up. Whereas that one, it's hitting here and up and across. and it's tight for no good reason. I will say it is far superior to the other tank, the other square tank I got sent a while back, which that thing, you just fill it up with juice and let it sit, and you just lost 10 mil of liquid. So to be able to be better than that tank, was that the bar was already set pretty low on square tanks. Also, another, for me, it's an issue. It is nice that it's a top fill. I'm surprised it didn't come off this time. There's this little O-ring that just sits in there that comes off way too easy, and they don't give you any extras. And this is all metal. I can't put on a different drip tip, a plastic or Durlin drip tip if I wanted to. Also, the coil says it's rated to 160 watts. I can't on 6535 get anything above 60 watts and not taste burnt. So this tank is a loser. Sorry. I think since I've conquered the white whale that is a chocolate juice by finding the chocolate donuts, I think square tanks are going to be my next one. I'm going to look because there's going to be a good one out there, and I'm going to find it, and I will let you guys know. Then there was the domed tank that had kind of that Kanger bell cap look to it. Not even going to talk about it. One of the worst experiences I've ever had testing a tank. 6535 juice through it. Says it could take max VG. Let the coils sit for about 5 minutes. First hit, burnt. Tried a different tank. Let it sit for 20 minutes. First hit, burnt. Third coil, not burnt, but bad. And the fact that it's a plastic tank, in this day and age, I shouldn't have to worry about if my juice is going to crack my tank. And then the price on it, it's going to cost about as much as it would have to cost about as much as a TFV4 and on the full kit, and it doesn't nearly come with the amount of things that a TFV4 comes with. It comes with the tank. They sent me a couple extra coils, and that's it. It comes with no goodies, no extras, no O-rings, nothing. So underperforms and overpriced. This last one that they sent me, I had high hopes for because it's just ugly enough to be cool. I will always have a soft spot for ugly as hell drippers. And they sell well, too. I don't get it. Some things I've been like, I like this. It's ugly. And then I get a bunch of them in and, then gone. Okay, I can't explain it. Whatever. But the machine gun. Maybe I've played so much Fallout 4 here recently that I'm like, hey, it looks like a minigun and I want it. I gotta have it. It does have, if you want to pull this 6-barrel thing off, it comes with an adapter, so it's just 510. Bottom airflow, kind of like a freak show. It's a solid block. It's not that center is not a T block. It's just solid, straight block. And I've twisted on them, and they don't turn or anything. And I can't wait to get a build on this and see how this goes. Because, I would have over-dripped the heck out of it and been leaking a lot of juice. But that's my problem. I'm an over-dripper. I would not judge a tank based on my over-dripping. Pretty good, airflow. So, why am I not dripping on? Very machine oily. A lot of all their stuff, even after washing it, is still machine oily. And come on, look at this. Look at this on an ash kicker. Yeah, but I like ugly. Come on, that RDA. It's stupid. It's stupid. I love it. It's big, fat, obnoxious, but lovable, like me. So why you're like, Ron, why aren't you, actually showing us using it? Because. Do you see a problem here? There are no screws in there. In the package, they didn't even put in extra screws. In the little bag of goodies, all there is a set of these O-rings and an Allen wrench. So they sent me two loser overpriced products, two products that were just like, no. And then they sent me one that I couldn't even use if I wanted to. And then the extra, there weren't even extras. And I know before anybody says, dude, I'm sure on that catastrophe of a desk of yours, you could find some screws that will fit in there. And yeah, you're right. There probably are somewhere, and I probably will at some point. But the fact that they sent me a dripper to test and evaluate to see if I want to carry it in our stores, that they couldn't even send me all the things with it to be able to even use the thing, it's a big strike. I don't want to have to worry about the fact, if this is what they're going to send me as a, check us out, I think you're going to like us. If this is them putting their best foot forward, I don't want to have to worry about every time someone sells, like, oh God, did they get all of everything there? Can they even use it? Or, getting hey Ron, I got another one. Or, or if somebody gets one and doesn't set it up there in the store, get home. How angry would you be if you got home, got a dripper, and you couldn't even use the thing? That's like buying a toy on Christmas morning and it's broke out of the box. No. And if this is you putting your best foot forward for me to carry your products, I can't do it. So that's, I think that's about it. I don't really have anything else for you guys. I got Clutch now at the Peoria Vapor Lounge. It'll be coming to some of the other stores as soon as they have shelf space for it. So in the meantime, get out there. That's what I'm vaping on in here. The TKO. I don't remember if anybody remembers Draft Sour. This is Draft Sour and then some. Much better flavor than Draft Sour. And Clutch is also made by the same guys who make Time Bomb. And I know how much you guys love the Time Bomb. You know how much I love the Time Bomb. They make good flavors. I don't remember the name of it. Their Blue Raz Cotton Candy is phenomenal. I'm not a cotton candy flavor guy. But and I like it. My personal favorite though is the Hat Trick, which is a raspberry creme brulee. Not heavy on the raspberry, just enough. You get that fruity sweetness and then that awesome creme brulee flavor. But taste is subjective, so just get out there and try it. And it'll be coming to the other stores as soon as I have room to put it there. You have a good night. I will talk to you later.